Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Bohn and Zano Zone podcast, the trivia contest finale. Mike, I'm super excited for this one.
Justin, this is going to be a good one tonight, but before we get into it, I want to have the floor for like 30 seconds.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to publicly congratulate you, my friend, on not only being the Asbury Park Press local newspaper bowler of the year here in Jersey, but also being named to the 2019-2020 USBC Dexter All-American team. So as I guess I would say my youth partner for adult child tournaments, I am super proud of you and congratulations. You are well-deserved, much hard work, and it all paid off. So kudos to you, my friend, and awesome accomplishment, dude. Absolutely. Very super proud of you, man.
Thanks. So
and it's awesome to have you as a partner, buddy.
Thanks. It's been good so far. Mom asked me literally before we got started, she said, "What episode is this?" I was like, I don't know, 20, 30. I don't know. Somewhere. It's up there.
It's up there. We lost count.
Yeah, so I do want to, before we get into the finals, I want to say that I am having a new bowling vlog coming tomorrow.
Oh boy.
So I had my first tournament back yesterday. First tournament in over 100 days.
Mm-hmm.
But little sweeper out there in Morrisville, Pennsylvania. My first tournament in 100 days. If you want to check it out, my YouTube channel, Justin Bohn. It'll be out tomorrow at some point. Not really 100% sure on time, but I will say it'll be out tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I am super excited for. Glad bowling's back, and it's just a good time.
And we're open back up in Jersey, so the bowling alleys are opening up here, and people don't have to drive out of state to practice anymore.
Yeah, they opened up today, which is really good. Really good to hear.
Yep. Awesome. So without any further ado, we got one more. I'm sorry.
One more.
Go ahead.
So the PWBA draft is happening on Tuesday, and we will be going live with special guest Mike Flanagan.
That is the bowling podcast guru himself right there.
Yes, so we will be going live with the PWBA draft July 7th at 3:30 p.m. Eastern time with special guest Mike Flanagan, and I'm excited for it. It's definitely going to be a good time.
Yeah, if you watched our PBA League draft, that is going to be just basically we're going to mirror what we did for 3 hours there in a little bit of a shorter version, but that's going to be a good one, and we'll have a bunch of celebrities coming on and some guests, so it'll be a good time Tuesday.
Yeah, and even one of the guys that we got on the show today was on that show.
He was on that show, and he had actually, if I remember correctly, brought on a press guide in that evening. So the winner of the celebrity, actually, no, he tied on the celebrity side of our bracket against Tim Mack, and everybody had Matt as running away against Tim, and Tim held his own. And we're going to bring in his counterpart, the great Matt Eagle McNeil, everybody. And there he is. A birthday boy.
Back, guys. Justin, congrats on the Dexter Award. That's just unbelievable. And, you're definitely a product of the great upbringing that your family has provided for you, and really proud of you. And, I know you and I go way back to when I was on the Brunswick staff with your dad back at, and we bowled a little bit of Carolier and all that good stuff. So I'm just really happy for you. It's
Thanks, Matt.
nice to see what a great bowler you're developing into.
Can I ask a question before we bring on the opponent tonight?
Absolutely.
And Matt, I wondered this, and since you brought up Carolier, that's what's kind of like sparked my head. So one of the years you bowled the Masters at Carolier, you made a deep run in the Masters. You were a global guy back then.
Yes. Yeah.
So Global wasn't a product registered company that year, I believe. What would have happened if you make the show? Are they allowed? Because once the PBA takes over, you have to have product registration. So would you be able to throw their stuff on the show, or they're going to force you to throw something else on the telecast?
I would have had. Okay. So at the time, this is the scenario. I was on staff with 900 Global.
Mm-hmm.
I had a high five jersey and I had 3G shoes. Okay. 3G wasn't product registered. I would have had to get a different pair of bowling shoes.
Okay.
High Five was not the jersey provider of the PBA. Gemini was. So
Okay.
I would have had to have a jersey made somewhere. I don't know. 900 Global wasn't product registered, so I couldn't use any 900 Global equipment or anything like that. So I would have been out shoes, shirt, and my bowling equipment.
Wow.
So
That's so
It
interesting.
would have been all bets off. I mean, if I would have made that show, who knows? And it came down to the matter of one hit between me and Justin's dad. If
Oh God.
if I would have snuck one out against, I needed to make a little better shot in the 10th. I made a pretty good shot, left a slap 10, but if I would have thrown a little better, and that might have happened. Who knows? But,
I always wondered that. I always wanted to ask you that one because, like, in good faith, like, how are you if you're throwing X ball all week long and you have the absolute noodles with it, and then on the TV show they're forcing you to throw something else? Like, how is that going to happen? Like, as a bowler, like, you're used to motion shapes. They go from this ball to this ball to this ball. Wow.
I mean, Mike, I'll tell you one thing. The 3 full games I've bowled on TV, I've averaged about 160. So you know what? I who knows? I don't know. Maybe
You would have had the ball
could have been better.
without a shirt on and somebody else's ball.
Exactly. I mean, I'm from Minnesota, so if I take my shirt off, I'm visible on like Google Earth. I mean, when the satellite flew over, you can see me in the middle of downtown Minneapolis when they took that picture. If I was there, so.
All right. So, Justin, let's bring on the challenger.
Yep.
Would you like to introduce the challenger?
Nah, he's one of your good friends. I'll let you do it.
Yeah, this is the same guy who we set a doubles record as kids, Justin. We won the state doubles tournament as kids, and we bowled 16. I think it was 1608 we bowled together.
Yeah, Mike,
Scratch.
you don't have to tell me that. You've told me that about 87 times.
And I'm going to tell you every
88.
single time this 88. So let's bring on John Petraglia Jr. Johnny, welcome.
What's up, guys?
So
Pleasure being here.
So
Matt,
Johnny,
happy
welcome back.
birthday again, bro.
Thanks, JP. Appreciate it, man.
So
I
Justin,
had to come inside. I was perched out outside, and my phone temperature got too high. I was panicking. So I'm sorry.
was it like 110 in Las Vegas?
Yeah, I was out there for 5 minutes, and it said the phone had to turn off. So
Justin, we do have a little situation tonight.
Yes.
So we had just found out about like 5 or 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, it was literally seconds before we started.
Yeah, that Tim Mack is not available tonight. It is his wedding anniversary. So Tim has not going to partake tonight. So it is going to be the two of you, one-on-one, lefty versus lefty, going at it.
let's do it.
Justin, are we good?
Yeah, Matt, you're going to go ahead and type your answers into the chat, and Johnny, you're going to read them off verbally. You guys, we all know what to do.
We have a scoreboard, Justin.
Yes, we do. Do you want me to bring it up?
Oh, we can show everybody. We have the scoreboard.
Okay.
And the questions tonight are kind of a flat, about 1-to-1 tonight. They're pretty hard.
They're a little bit on the flatter side, I will say.
A little bit on the flatter side. So no gimmies tonight. There's no ramp on the going to the 1-2. So
I tell you, if there are anything like some of Mickelson's questions that we had to answer when we did that trivia question, a lot of those were pretty hard.
yeah, no, I'm not that bad. So these are challenging, but if you know your stuff, you should be able to get through them. And Justin, I say you start off with number 1.
Okay.
And it is our layup like we normally do.
Okay.
Very easy one.
All right. So, number 1, for 1 point, who was the first bowler to win $1 million on the PBA Tour?
Wait a minute, Justin.
Yeah.
I'm getting a message right now.
Okay.
We may have the third participant coming in.
Oh, I think he's trying to take us out.
He really is. He is. All right, so we're gonna. We're gonna leave Timmy. He said his. All right, so Timmy is in the mountains for his anniversary. He tried to get on, and he said his phone's reception is terrible where he is. So he apologizes once again to everybody.
Okay. So then we're sticking with 2.
Yeah, we're gonna stick with 2.
Okay. All right, Johnny, you got your answer?
I do.
Go ahead.
Earl Anthony.
Matt, your answer?
I typed it in the chat, but yeah, Earl Anthony. And
Okay.
it was at the 1981 PBA National against Charlie Tapp, if memory serves.
Ooh.
Good.
Justin, 1 point each. That was the layup right there.
Yep, they're right.
All right. Now this is when we start to get a little bit more challenging. Are we ready for number 2, gentlemen?
Yes.
This is a 3-point question. There was 1 year in the history of the PBA where the Bowler of the Year won the award without winning a title. For 1 point each, the Bowler of the Year, the runner-up, and the year it happened.
They are flat. Woo.
Johnny may not have to. He may not use a rubber ball tonight, Justin.
I'm taking a guess.
All right, we have Matt's answer in, and we are waiting on John's answer.
The year, the winner, and the runner-up.
And the runner-up, correct. And to this day, it is still said that it was a very interesting scenario of how it played out.
My God, I guess I have to take a guess here. I am completely shell-shocked on this one. I'm going to go with a player of the year that may not have won a title. I'll go with Danny Wiseman. No.
Yeah, I think I'm wrong, but I took a guess.
I'm going to say Danny Wiseman, 1989, and the runner-up was Dave Ferraro.
All right. Justin, Matt's answers is 1988, Marshall Holman, and Pete Weber as the runner-up. What is the correct answer there, Mr. All-American?
I believe it is 1987.
It is 1987.
The player of the year was Marshall Holman, and the runner-up was Pete Weber.
So
Matt,
we're gonna
great answer, dude. Wow.
We're gonna give Matt 2 points for that one.
That is
that
fantastic.
It was the only year where the Bowler of the Year never won a title.
Yeah, I think there was
a lot of controversy.
Yeah,
there.
a lot of.
Yeah,
I think that's the best way to put it.
Yeah, we're gonna leave it at that one.
Yeah, let's leave it at that. Yeah.
All right,
Justin, number 3.
All right, so number 3 is a 2-pointer. The reactive resin ball made its debut on a PBA court in 1992. For 1 point each, who was the first player to throw a reactive ball on a TV show, and what ball did he throw?
Matt, your answer's in yet?
Matt's answer is in.
It is Mark McDowell with an Excalibur at the 92 AC Delco.
And Matt has answered the exact same thing. Justin, the correct answer is?
Mark McDowell and the Excalibur.
2 points each.
How crazy was watching that ball go down the lane on that
Oh
shot?
my gosh.
Oh my God.
Bo was losing his mind.
What happened? Why is it going that way?
Yeah, Bo was the first guy I think to ever describe transition time in like quick or slow.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, "Look at how quick the ball transitions. It's like somebody kicks it." And you watch the ball and it's like this kind of smooth, compared because our eyes today, everything is,
he threw a messenger.
Oh, an atomic messenger.
Yeah, that was the resins here, and that's it.
Yeah.
Right.
Are we ready for number 4, guys?
Shoot.
In 1988, ABC aired for the last time a show called Make That Spare. All 3 players on that show were Hall of Famers. Who are they?
Are they PBA Hall of Famers?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, they're in the USBC Hall of Fame as well, but for today's sake, they are PBA Hall
Are
of
they?
Famers.
Okay, I guess I want to ask another question, but
Go ahead, you can ask another question. And to answer James's question,
Can they be the PWBA Hall of Fame?
no.
Okay.
And to answer James's question, Tim, it is his wedding anniversary, and he is in the mountains in Pennsylvania with very poor service, so he had to take a leave of absence tonight. But I'm sure we'll have Timmy back.
Mine's a big guess.
Mine's
Mine's a guess.
All right, so Johnny Petraglia Jr., who were the three people on that show?
If I had to pick 3 Hall of Famers, I would go with Roth, Holman, and Voss.
All right. Matt McNeil has selected Roth, Holman, and John Petraglia Sr.
If I get this wrong, I'm dead.
You're out of the will. Justin, the correct answer, please,
is Earl Anthony,
Ooh.
Walter A. Williams Jr.,
Oof.
and Brian Voss.
So
nice. JP
I got a point.
You got a point. 1 point. So after 4, we are at 5-4.
Yes, we are.
Mr. Bohn, number 5, sir.
You got it. George Brandon III won the last Firestone Tournament of Champions. Who won the first?
Oh. Oh.
Ooh. Justin, they're having that look of like that weird transition on the left, like when the left start to hook a little early.
That's the name I'm gonna say.
Big
All right.
guess on mine.
All right, Johnny, who won the first Firestone?
Jack Biondolillo.
Matt has also answered Jack Biondolillo. Justin?
The winner of the first Firestone was Billy Hardwick.
Oh, God.
Jack Biondolillo bowled the first 300 in the TSC.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
See, I thought, like, I was kind of thinking back. I'm like, maybe that was him. But no, it was Billy. Because Billy was the first Triple Crown winner.
2 fingers.
Yeah. Mr. Arthritis. He had the rheumatoid arthritis.
First Triple Crown winner.
Yes, he was. All right, Justin, this one is going to be a good one, I think. Well, when I asked your father, he even asked me, like, where the hell I found this one from.
Oh, my God. Oh, yeah. This is
great. Awesome.
So many bowlers through the years have acquired nicknames bowling on tour. Agreed, right? We have some good nicknames.
Yeah.
One of the best ones is Guppy Troop. It is also an interesting fact that Guppy was not born in the United States. For 1 point each, what is Guppy's real name and where was he born? Justin, if they think this one's bad, wait until they get to 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Let me look at 7, 8. Oh. Oh. God.
Yeah. What are you guys doing?
All right, we have one answer in from Matt McNeil. We're waiting on Johnny P's answer.
Okay, I think his name is John Douglas Troop. Still.
Okay.
And if I had to guess where he was raised, I would assume I'm going to go with Germany.
All right. Matt McNeil has entered John as well. And Scotland. Justin Bohn, the correct answer, please.
Is John and Scotland.
Nice. Nice. That's awesome.
That is just.
That's Sweden. But shit. Wow. Ooh.
Oh, you're good, Johnny. That was Matt dug deep for that one, I think.
No, that was sick. I expected this. He's a guru. He's the guru. Stepping up my game over here because he's here. This is awesome. Let's go.
Justin, number 7, when you are ready.
All right. Number 7. There has been bowling in arenas, outdoor bowling, and even in football stadiums. However, in 1964, Dick Weather bowled a match in an airplane while in flight. Who was his opponent in that match?
Oh God.
He bowled the press. A dent. What
Johnny
year?
thinks he bowled the president. 1964. None of us were even ideas back in 1964,
Now
guys.
all of your viewers know that I don't know who the president was in 1964.
Yeah, but see, the difference is, John.
But
But see, John, the difference is your father would know the answer and has probably talked about this thousands of times around you. So you having that sponge of a brain should absorb that stuff and know who this answer is.
there was
Yeah.
an AMF ad. I remember it was like an AMF thing, so I'm guessing it would have to be like another AMF guy. I would imagine. I'm just talking out loud.
In a very low-scoring match, too.
Yeah, I remember my
was.
dad telling me that they would tilt the plane when Weber got up to make sure that it was a close match, and I can't remember who he bowled.
All
Matt,
right,
did you put your answer down yet?
No,
Oh,
taking a
All
good.
right.
all right, cool.
He's good.
he is. Matt's in.
Got him so bad with history. I'll say Lyndon B. Johnson.
So Johnny Petraglia thinks that President Johnson was Dick Weber's opponent, and Matt McNeil has inputted Harry Smith. Justin, the answer is a female, actually.
Yeah, you're reading this name off. I don't want to mess it up.
I don't know how to pronounce the last name. Sylvia Ween was the correct answer. W-E-N-E.
That was my next guess.
Of course it was. Yeah, that was President Johnson's vice president, John. All right, so
much
Justin,
better.
let's get a look at the scoreboard really quick here.
Yep.
It's 2 points. All right.
7-5 with the 8th, 9th, and 10th to go.
All right.
And we are clearly bowling on the U.S. Open tonight. I had nothing to do with these ones.
Okay.
So on behalf of Mike, I'm apologizing. So number 8. We all know Kirk Von Kruger as the PBA National Tournament Director. But Kirk did in fact go on tour in the 90s. He made one show his career and lost in his only match. For 1 point each, what year did it happen, the city of the show, and what Hall of Famer beat him?
I got him.
You good, Johnny?
I sure am.
All right, Johnny. Matt's answer's in. Fire away, John.
1993, Wichita, North Rock Lanes. He lost to David Ozio.
That is Matt's answer as well. Justin?
They're both right.
They are both correct.
Nice job, bro.
All right, so 3 points each.
Kirk missed a few sevens.
Yeah, he did. He had a couple
They weren't
flags.
even
That
Did
was-
have an awesome
No.
Ninja Fury
They were
shirt.
not close.
That was
Yeah.
the best shirt to this day I've ever seen on TV.
That red Ninja Fury one.
Yeah,
Oh, dude, it was so
And
awesome.
and Del Warren wore the blue one sitting in the front row.
Yep.
Dell had his braces back then.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
Ozio had a great look on that show with a power torque.
Power torque, yeah.
That was the 300-279.
Yes,
losing
it
to the
was.
Rhino RE in the title match against Albie.
Yeah. Albie had a little Pizza Hut logo on his shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the bowling
Like the-
magazine patch. Man,
Yes.
we got messed up, dude.
No, we're really pathetic.
You know what? Pizza Hut was started in Wichita.
Really?
Yeah. Yep. The first Pizza Hut, that's where Pizza Hut originated, was Wichita, Kansas.
Justin, how didn't you know that?
Patch.
How am I supposed to know that?
You have Wichita blood in you.
But I don't live there.
All right, good
Not
point.
like Pizza Hut.
Well, he doesn't like P&L's either, John.
I didn't say that.
Yeah.
How about
he-
L&B? Do you even know
Never
what that is?
He's never had that. I have to take him there.
No, that is not true. I've had Pete Numbers. Federici, I think, is better.
Yeah, but you never had L&B, though.
What?
That's the
Never
one in
had
Brooklyn.
Simone Gardens, L&B.
In Brooklyn. No, that's the one I have to take you to. Sorry, Matt. We're talking out of Matt's league.
Sorry, Matt.
Yeah. All right, Justin, how about you read number 9?
Okay. I'll go back to back.
You go back to back.
So this is a 2-pointer. For 1 point each, what center has hosted the most events on the PBA Tour? And which bowler has bowled the most of them?
Oh, say that again.
Which center has hosted the most PBA Tour events? And which bowler has bowled the most of them?
Ooh. The events in that center, right?
Hi,
Yeah.
Charlie.
Hi, Charlie Tap.
Hey, Charlie Tap.
Okay, so you want to know what center it was, but then who bowled every single tournament in that center, basically?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, this is a guess.
Yeah, me too.
Big guess here. And I'm going to say big guess.
Johnny, whenever you're ready, you let us know.
Riviera Lanes and Pete Weber.
All right. Justin, Matt has put into the chat here Woodland Bowl
Wow, that's a good answer.
and Harry Sullins. The legend, Harry Sullins.
Iron Man Harry Sullins, because he had the record for like most consecutive tournaments bowled too. That's
Yes.
an insane number.
So, Justin, well, what do we learn about Woodland Bowl this afternoon, though?
You're putting me on the spot, man. I don't know.
Didn't we establish that Woodland has hosted the most majors on the PBA Tour?
Yes.
But that is not the answer to this question.
No.
The answer to this question is, Justin,
Brain fart.
you have the answer right in front of you.
I know. Showboat
Oh yeah.
and Carmen Salvino. So, going into the last question, it is 10-8. Matt Eagle McNeil is leading. And the last question can go anybody's way because it is a 8-pointer.
Oh my God.
Mike, are you going to ask this one or am I?
I would like to have this one, Justin.
The floor is yours.
So Mika is known to everybody as Lefty's worst nightmare. And this question could be Lefty's worst nightmare as well, Justin, thinking about who our contestants are.
Okay.
But there has also been another nightmare for lefties, and that is called the U.S. Open. Since the All-Star became the U.S. Open in 1971, lefties have not had much success at the Open. In fact, since 1971, only 8 lefties have won the title. For 1 point each, who are those 8 lefties? Justin, I can't think of a better way to end the round with a question like that against 2 lefties.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting answer for sure.
And you know what? When I was doing some research on this, I could not believe how many runner-ups were lefties.
Oh, yeah.
A ton of them.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Earl Anthony was a runner-up too. That was the one who never won because he never got the Triple Crown.
Correct.
I think he lost to Berardi one year. You know
Lost to
that.
Berardi. Yep.
That
was Berardi's first title.
I'm missing one. I'm gonna.
And you guys can take your time. We are in no hurry for this one. Use your brain a little bit here, guys.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Justin, Johnny looks very confident on this answer.
No, I am not.
Well, you should know. You should know one of them.
I got one of them.
You should have one of them.
Got one.
If you miss that one, you're really out of the will.
I think I maybe have 4 or 5. Maybe 4 or 5. I'm trying to think of other lefties right now.
All
and
right.
it's the U.S. Open, right?
The United States Open.
71.
After they made it the U.S. Open.
Okay. Right. Okay. Matt,
I think I typed 8 names, but I think I'm only going to get 6 or so right.
Okay.
All right, so I have all the mats. Johnny, whenever you are ready,
all right,
let us know. You ready?
Johnny Petraglia.
That is a winner.
Dave Davis.
Dave Davis.
Steve Cook.
Steve Cook.
Mike Albee.
Mike Albee.
Mike Scroggins.
Party at Scroggies.
I don't think Patrick or Rhino have one. Oh, Rhino Page.
Rhinoceros.
Ryan Simonelli.
Sim.
How many is that?
You have 7 names right now. You've listed 7.
7 names. I know Earl didn't win. Come on, 8th lefty. Who's my 8th lefty that won the U.S. Open? I'm talking to myself, everybody. Give me a second. Oh, my God. John, come on. Get this last name. Get this last name. I feel like I missed somebody in the middle somewhere. I missed the lefty in the 80s other than Cook and Albee. No, my 8th one. I'm gonna pick an off the wally. I'm gonna go with Ski Feremski.
All right, Justin. I'm gonna read you Matt's answers.
Okay.
Matt has put in Mike McGrath, Mike Albee, Scroggins, Simonelli, Rhino, Cook, Johnny Sr., and Dave Davis.
Okay.
Are we ready for the final 8, the correct 8 answers?
Yep.
In order, Mike McGrath,
Nice, man.
Paul Mosier.
Oh,
God, 1978 spam ball. Made the
Look at
5-6.
and Johnny knows the year. Look at this.
God.
We got him, Justin.
Shoot me in the face right now. Oh, my God. I'm done with the outburst. Keep going.
Johnny Sr., Steve Cook, Mike Albee, Party at Scroggies, Simonelli, and Rhino Page are your 8 lefties that have won the Open.
What a great question.
that was a very good question.
That was awesome, dude.
So, Justin, let's tally up the numbers here.
Do you want me to just show the scoreboard? Because
The agony of defeat.
I got him.
Let's see it, Justin.
Smoked.
No, I wouldn't say smoked.
No, I didn't think I would even get that close to that guy. So this is okay for me. I'll take this L.
Justin, I would have to say we're going to award another Eagle to Matt Eagle McNeil. A hard-fought battle tonight, guys.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
That was
Did
Those
we-
were good questions. Those were really good questions.
So they weren't too walled and they weren't too flat. Were they the Peterson, Matt, or were they more of like your local association tournament you whacked in Florida last week?
Yeah, no. I thought there was moments where they felt Peterson-esque, but for the most part, I thought it was a very. I thought it took like a 208 average to make the cut. That's pretty
That
honest.
sounds about right.
Justin-
Very honest.
Justin, have you ever seen the telecast with the Mark McDowell throwing the resin ball for the first time?
no.
You need to watch that.
You need to watch it.
I was sitting here and I was like, maybe after the show, I think I'll go watch that.
Watch the first match
Oh,
first,
yeah.
just to freshen your brain, like on U-dots and all that, and what every ball pretty much did, and then watch that ball go down the lane.
Okay.
Justin, he threw the sickest messenger ever. And I think, did he bowl Holman? He bowled Holman, right?
That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah.
Holman,
And Holman was looking at pretty good on that show.
you could like see the smoke coming off of his head.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he threw that, he threw the 4-pin across the deck? Something like that. Was it the 4-pin?
No, it's the head pin for the atomic messenger. That was the head pin.
Oh, God, that was sick.
Yeah.
He also threw like light wallies that
Oh yeah.
was also, from another universe at that point.
Yeah.
Nobody threw pins back and forth. It was crazy.
No, his reaction got better as the day went on.
Yep.
Did he win that tournament?
Yeah, he beat Wayne Webb.
He did win.
Yeah, I think.
It was throwing a trackster.
Yeah, trackster.
Brown on the show, wearing a brown shirt. And McDowell had a canary yellow one on. They look like Curious George.
Justin, you need to watch that. It is.
I'm pulling it up right now. If one of you wants bonus points, even though this is over, you can tell me what frame it's in. I'll pull it up.
The messenger?
Messenger, I think, is like it's right before they go to the commercial break before the
So
final.
it's either going to be the fourth frame or
match
the
2.
sixth frame.
Match
Yeah.
2.
It's right before commercial break on the left lane.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, Matt, Bo didn't know what to say.
Oh,
Yeah.
he was
Had no idea what to say.
lost his mind.
Chris, I don't know what's happening, but watch this. It's awesome.
And that was the start of it, man. Justin, that is the sickest
He
messenger.
was gentle about resin because every time a player would leave an 8 or a 9 pin, he'd talk about how just these balls. I tell you, these resin balls, they hit way too hard, and these pins are no good. And and he was like the old guy, get off my lawn.
These reactive resin balls are just so strong today, Chris. You don't know what they're going to do.
Oh yeah.
And then the next year when they introduced the Crush R.
Oh man,
that was
Walter.
Walter,
everything Walters
and Ron Williams too.
And Ron, Ron, man, King
of the Hill, Ron Williams.
King of the Hill season. King of the Hill season.
Here it is. Justin, are we going to play this?
Yellow shirt.
I think this is what it is. This may be the 4-pin one you were talking about.
Oh.
Yeah. It is the 4-pin, yeah.
Can we get Marshall's face? Do they see Marshall? Leads by 30.
Yeah, in the fourth.
Justin, can you replay that, Justin, one more time?
Oh yeah.
I wish they would have shown the replay of that in slow motion. That would have been awesome.
I think they do.
Oh.
No, they don't.
Oh, they don't?
No.
Now, can we go to the next frame, Justin, and see what Holman did coming out of commercial?
Yep.
Because he probably was on suicide watch after watching that one. What's your favorite Marshall Holman memory, guys? When he kicked the foul light out?
No, the double gutter.
The double gutter is a good one, too.
Double gutter.
That was the best.
Yeah.
I'm
done.
And that was a
I'm done.
solid 4 inside of McDowell's at the break point. I had no chance.
And he knows he's over.
He knows, for sure.
It's frame 4, and he's already done.
Well, I mean, Marshall's had his great fryouts on TV.
Oh yeah.
He's also had some fryouts.
I got a good question. Who are the two guys to double gutter on TV?
Oh, Marshall's one of them.
Marshall.
Ooh. I know, yeah. Somebody else double guttered.
I got no idea.
I mean, Marshall definitely double guttered. That I know for a fact. Johnny,
I don't know.
It's probably before my time.
No, I don't think it is.
No,
Really?
It's recent.
Really?
It's somewhat recent, I think.
Ooh.
it's not that recent.
Well, it's definitely not a two-hander. That'll tell you that.
It was on ABC.
It wasn't.
It was.
It was on ABC.
Yeah.
No idea.
Me neither.
Did Mark Williams double gutter on TV?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Justin Romack.
He did that in
On a double in
Yeah.
major, right?
AC Delco.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, major was the AC.
Yeah.
Justin.
Yeah. And he was bowling a good game too.
Yeah.
Justin, if you're feeling up to it, and these guys have a couple minutes, we can have a little more fun with them if you'd like. You guys got some time?
Yeah.
Justin,
Yeah,
go
I'd
to
rather
YouTube.
somewhere else.
Go to YouTube, Justin,
Okay.
and I would like you to pull up a video of the 1981 True Value Open. Okay? Since we're talking about Marshall.
Okay.
So let's and you're going to go to the 1 hour and 5 minute mark, Justin.
Oh, glad you know that worked out.
Yeah, I just pulled it up here.
Okay. Okay.
So Marshall leads the field in Miami, and he's bowling a guy named Bo Bowden for the title. And if Charlie Tapp is still watching, maybe Charlie Tapp knows Bo Bowden. The whole place is anti-Holman.
So, do you want me to have the audio for this? when I
Yes,
play?
you need the audio for this. Absolutely.
Okay.
This is vintage Holman. Nothing better than this one. So they were basically even after the first couple frames.
All right.
And
All right.
whenever you're ready here, Mr. Bohn.
I
Yep.
think this is new for me too. I'm excited.
This is one of Marshall's. I think one of Marshall's best shows ever. He just
All right.
absolutely loses it.
Are we ready?
Yeah, let's play this one here.
With the double up.
It's the next frame.
A lot of yellow on the show.
I like how he has the buttons down showing the chest hair.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't have a. Oh, he does got a gold chain there. All right, good.
Goes in the
Yeah.
Hall of Fame next Monday night. Quite an honor.
So we have to listen to the crowd's reaction.
Holman 22-pin lead. Turkey work.
Wow.
Oh my God! They're cheering.
Holman leads the 2, 4, 6, 7. A very unusual hit. That sharp hook cutting right through.
That sharp hook, as Bo says. His white dot. Oh, now Marshall on the spare. Now Marshall gives him the business there. Now, Justin, if you can, because you're so good at what you do, can you fast forward a little bit more to the 1 hour and 11-minute mark, please? And have the volume up for this one as well. And then, Johnny, I have a question for you when we're done with this. Matt answered this one on our draft show. Good to see your opinion.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Is this it?
Yeah, this is it.
Oh no.
Oh no. A 7-10 on the right lane for tournament leader Marshall Holman, replaying the stroke.
Marshall always said his carry is great here in Miami, but watch this one. Definitely a bad break. The second time we've seen it today, the swishing 7-10.
Don and Paula Carter right in the front row.
Bring him on the way to the foul line. He stopped, turned to the crowd, says, "Let me work." He's actually only going to go for one, but I'm sure he'll give it an effort with extra speed.
Breaking the concentration.
Gee.
Under pressure.
Wow. Wow, that's really against the crowd.
That's yeah. I can't.
That's a hostile crowd right there.
That's one of my favorite Marshall moments ever.
Great competitor. And sometimes
I take it he loses that match?
Yeah, he loses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bo bowed and ran him into the ground. Never heard of the guy again.
Can be
No.
disconcerting.
So Johnny, when we had our draft show, we had Matt on, and Matt was with Amleto that night. And Matt had his PBA press guide with Amleto with his nice little mullet. And I was complimenting Amleto, saying how good he looked, and he hated his hair.
You know,
So-
Mike, I actually have his favorite hairstyle still in the program.
Oh, Amleto's favorite hairstyle.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Amleto was badass with the headband. So I said he had the best looking hair on tour. Matt disagreed with me and said, and you know who I'm going to say, right, Matt?
Oh, yeah.
Mark Williams with that big red
The lion
dome.
mane?
The what?
Yeah. The lion mane. That's what I always remember that. But I tell you what, though, 1994 Amleto, when there was so much product in there and it was just shiny and really dark black and flowy, it's definitely my favorite Amleto hairstyle.
See, I always thought Voss had the best hairdo. He goes, no, no, no. And Matt says, no, no, no. It was Mark Williams with all that hairspray.
All that.
And then out of nowhere, he just went
Can you
to
imagine how much
flattening all of it.
it was to get the hair to stand like that?
Like, what made him want to just grow out a fro for the TV show?
You know, I think that's why he got run over so bad and all those bad breaks on TV.
Yeah, he really had a lot of tough breaks.
Oh,
Yeah.
horrible. He made so many shows. He didn't win again after his second TOC win. That was his last win.
He never won a resin ball, never won with a reactive ball.
No. Remember when he
made
lost
lots
to
of
John
shows with him, but never did. No.
What's that, John?
Yeah, he made a bunch of shows with resin, but you're right. What Matt's saying too is, he won like 3 majors earlier on in his career. I remember a couple shows he made. He wound up with 6 titles or whatever it was on the national tour,
Yeah, and a different hairstyle every year.
Yeah.
which is fabulous.
Yeah, and his brother bowled on tour as well.
Yes, left-hander.
The left, Derek Williams?
Derek
Derek
Williams.
Williams.
Yeah, he made the
Well,
show.
Justin, Derek Williams lost to your dad in El Paso in
Yeah.
1992. They were
Yep.
both throwing Purple Rhino Pros.
Wow, that's a
Another pink shirt show. Your dad was rocking pink on that show.
Remember those pants Derek Williams had with one leg was black and one leg was gray?
Yeah, Walter Ray wore those a couple times too.
Yeah.
I want those pants.
No, you don't, John. You know, I was going
You've seen
to
me wear way worse.
Yeah, I have. I was going to one of the questions I was going to ask tonight, guys, and I didn't want to do it, but I figured John had the advantage. You know, every bowler that won a Carolier, except for one, is in the Hall of Fame. Everyone that won the Petraglia Open, the Masters, or the U.S. Open, in the exception of one guy, is in the Hall of Fame.
Ooh. I think it's John Gann.
It is.
Yeah.
1995.
Domo's not.
Ken McNeil.
Well, we know he's got to go in, Justin.
Well, yeah.
We give him his due.
No, I know. I'm
But-
not saying he's not.
The first year was Ferraro the first winner of the JP Open?
P. Weber.
Weber, then Ferraro.
And Charlie Tapp was on that show.
Charlie
Yeah.
Tapp was on one of those shows. And
Yeah.
the Cookie Monster made a show at Carolier.
Steve made it in 92 when Ferraro won.
Yeah, and then Duke won.
No, 93 was Ricky Ward.
Yeah, Ricky. Oh, so there's two. I'm sorry, two that aren't in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
But Duke won in '94.
Mhm.
Gant
Gant.
won '95. And then
Walter.
Walter.
And 97?
Walter won in the arena in 96.
And then
He was at Carolier throwing the Helix Quantum in 97.
He beat Amleto.
Leto throwing a Triton.
Yep. And Hoskins throwing a Triton.
Weber threw it in the gutter on that show.
Blue Thunder. Oh
Weber
my
threw it in the gutter
God.
playing the sixth arrow.
Oh, Blue Thunder.
Yeah, Matt. Yeah, watch this, John.
Put that down. Can you boot him out of here? Get him out of here. Let me see
Matt,
it.
let me ask you, Matt.
Why
other
do you
old-
have that? Why do you have that blank just sitting next to you right now? Why is it there?
Because I'm gonna get it back to the office and have a bunch of the guys sign it.
Now, Matt, do you have any other old gems in your collection? Do you have a collection of bowling balls?
I got a few. I got First Fire signed by Bill and Keith Orton. I got an original Danger Zone 2 still in its original box.
That's a good bowling ball.
I do have that one.
Yeah, that one's pretty good. I got like some old Roto stars. I got a Black Beauty in the original box.
Oh, cool.
I got some old Global balls. I got like a Breakout, a favorite. The Mark Roth ball, the Global made a special edition Mark Roth ball. So I got that. So I got a few, but nothing like there's guys with unbelievable collections.
Is it Watka? Justin, is Watka the one that has the really good collection?
I don't
Is it
know.
Watka?
Yeah, I think Watka's got a really good one. He's got like all the hammers and all the ebonite balls and everything.
Yeah.
Can we re-release the Attitude 3?
Oh, yes.
Please.
God.
But Johnny, it doesn't.
I drilled one up in brand new. I got one brand new off eBay. I drilled it up, and this was in 2006. And went out, won the St. Paul City tournament with it, averaged like 250. I went out to the Mega Buck. I won 2 sleepers with it, averaging like 260. That ball was unbelievable.
Justin, you got some pull.
Like 2009 or so.
Justin, do you know what they did with your dad's Attitude 3 after he bowled 300 with it in Reno? Does he still have it? Did he?
Yeah, the one.
I know, like, for instance, my dad's Forest Green Quantum when he bowled 300 in 94, they put it into his slot in the Italian American Hall of Fame.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I know your dad does a lot of charity work and things like that, and I thought maybe somebody would have wanted to prop that ball up somewhere.
That Attitude 3 was sitting on top of a slot machine in our house.
Even better.
So right now, I think it's a top because we just moved, but it will be back up somewhere. It's still.
I still want to check, Justin.
Check what?
I still want my big check.
Yeah, I'm sure we have one.
Yeah. So here's a question for you guys. Like, Matt, you ran him over that Attitude 3 you said a couple years ago, right? Why do people think like that older balls will not work anymore on like today's conditions?
I think because the amount of lane conditioner and the way conditioner is designed nowadays to combat how strong the covers and the bowling equipment is today. I think that's the big reason why. But some of that, I'd say, if you look at how much friction you're bowling on these days, you got a lot of synthetic surfaces that are 25 to 30 years old.
Yeah,
So even though you got, even if you have 26 mils on there, and you take, say something out that's an older ball, after they've been beat up a little bit, I still think that's a viable solution because it's going to give you a smoother reaction. It'll probably be something that'll get down the lane and be a little smoother for you.
So Johnny called me last week on his way to league. John, what was in your bag?
Before you say that, Mike, I'm sorry. I want to add 10 cents to what Matt just said.
Please.
I also compare it to another sport. Compare it to golf. Like, the technology of the equipment we're using keeps up with the technology of what's in front of you. So, like, Tiger Woods is the greatest golfer in the world, right? Or he was the greatest golfer in the world through most of my childhood life. So now tell Tiger Woods to use the same fairway metals that he was using back then. Now he'd probably still be one of the greatest in the world, but the added technology of today's drivers, today's shafts, and weights here and there are all different variables that will add eventually to the entire outcome of what we're going for. So I don't necessarily think throwing low or older bowling balls is a bad thing or a good thing. I think it's dependent on where you are and when you are, but having the additional tools that are presented to us nowadays to follow what's going on with the lane oils and the different lane surfaces and things like that is another thing to consider.
True.
And that's coming from the guy who throws a rubber ball on everything he bowls on.
Well, I throw purple hammers now.
But so he goes to bowl league last week, and what's in your bag, John? What did you tell me you had in your bag?
I had a leopard Visiball, a rubber LT, and a purple hammer.
And an edge. Didn't you have an edge?
Oh, my red edge. That's in the trunk. I have an OG red edge. That outhooks the rubber LT by like 2 boards. It's really, really good in between ball.
Now, like, Johnny, when you bowl like nationals or whatnot, that's what you use out there now?
When I bowl nationals, I stink. So, but while we're on the subject, I tell you the truth, Mike. Where my heart is in this sport is helping everybody else that wants to get good, and I offer a plethora of knowledge in the sport, and I'm good at what I do when it comes to coaching and helping bowlers. I am a very, very good bowler that doesn't dedicate nearly enough time on the lanes to be competitive to Matt's skill level or anybody that is as successful as they are, and that's the truth, and I'm okay with that. So when I go to nationals, I know that if I'm playing around the first arrow or left of it, I'm not going to throw it in the gutter. It's like the only place on the lane that I don't throw the ball in the gutter is when I'm on the rail. And I always try and play there, and it never works. And it's the hardest thing in the world for me to just move 5 or 6 boards right, lessen the hand a little bit, and just commit to the shot. So, yeah, I usually try and stay out of my own way and try and keep it around 200 because my team is really, really good.
When was the last time you put a thumb in your ball, John?
Let's see.
Today's Thursday, so
almost 2 years. It's been almost 2 years. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Have you ever tried the two-handed or no?
Yes, it is.
Really
embarrassing. Yeah, it's really embarrassing. I'll send you a video. You can put it on your show. For some reason, my follow-through hits my right shoulder, and I hop, but not like a Maldonado hop. Like I hop to stop myself from falling, and it's not graceful.
And Matt, are you going to bowl nationals this year? The updated or
if we're scheduled to bowl in November 7th, 8th, if it happens. I mean, obviously
I think we're scheduled for October October.
Everything changes every week nowadays, or whatever our benevolent mainstream media has for us.
Yeah, and you're still in Florida?
Yep.
How long are you staying in Florida for? You're not going home anytime soon?
Actually, I'm going home July 4th. I got to renovate a bathroom.
Oh,
and at the condo, and then I'm coming back down. I'll be at the PBA event in Jupiter, and then I got to go over. I'm going over to they're having a string pin event, which is an invitational tournament held by the Stamellos, and Cubic AMF is sponsoring it, and then I'll stay down here until the Senior World Series if they have it at the Villages, and then who knows. I don't have to be back home till like Labor Day. So,
life on the road.
yeah.
And what about you, John? What's on your calendar? You go to nationals, right?
Yeah, I go to nationals in October. Right now, been basically just working with Anthony Simonson. He's running this place called The Nerd. It's actually High Life Lanes inside The Nerd. It's downtown here in Vegas off of Fremont Street. So we started a little 16. Tisha Haynes and Harvey Johnson started an invitational 16-man little league that we bowl every Wednesday, and it's really cool. Very, very talented bowlers. And then Matt Freiberg and I and our company Beyond the Line, we purchased a Specto Go. So we do a lot of in-house training there and have the ability to pretty much take it anywhere anybody would need it that doesn't already have Specto in their bowling centers. And other than that, just I use the quarantine to get a personal training certification and just doing odd-end things to keep my mind busier than the usual suspects of what happens in the casino. So it's going good, man. Everything is just like paving paths here and there, and everything is just fine.
Well, thank you guys for the past 2 weeks here, and we've had a lot of fun, and it was a lot of fun. So I appreciate it, guys, and hopefully we didn't rack your brains too hard.
It was a pleasure being here. Look forward to speaking to you guys again soon.
Johnny, it's always a pleasure.
Stick with Bohn and Zano show. These guys are great. Justin, keep up what you're doing. Doing a great job with this, bro.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, Johnny, always a pleasure, bud. Matt, stay safe down in Florida, my man.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thanks for
Happy
having me.
birthday again.
I got to eventually make my way to Utah, Matt, when you're out there. I was promised a trip, so when you're at the Utah, I'm going to come out there eventually.
All right. Well, I've worked for Storm for 1.5 years, and I've been out there twice. So.
Yeah, how do we get Justin and myself on Beat the Bolt? I mean, we're trivia guys here, right, Justin?
That's a Halsenberg production. You'll have to ask Mr. Halsenberg.
Justin is a very, very intelligent person. He's the brains of our operation, so we can beat anybody, Justin.
We can. Yeah.
We. What do you mean we?
Well, you've got the trivia from like pre-2000. I've got it almost after it.
Justin, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but I don't think it's bowling trivia what they do.
Oh.
Yeah. I think it's like actual like brain stuff, and that's where you come into play.
Oh, okay.
I'm a very dumb man, Justin. I only know bowling stuff.
No.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Let's let these guys go.
Yep.
It's
All right, gentlemen. Thank you.
Thank you, Matt.
July,
Talk to you guys soon.
Independence Day. Celebrate Independence Day.
Yes,
Celebrate
happy
the
4th, guys.
Travel safe, Matt. So,
Thank
Justin, that's going to wrap it up. Our game show 2 weeks has come to an end.
Yes, it has. And Matt McNeil is our champion, which is no surprise at all.
No surprise at all. I thought they were kind of flat tonight.
They were extremely flat tonight, yes.
And, yeah, good stuff. So, once again, we will be live at 3:30 Tuesday with Mike Flanagan.
Yes,
the PWBA. Justin, are you feeling generous tonight?
Only if you are, I guess. But go ahead.
I mean, we like to give back to the community. That's why we started this thing. We wanted to give back to the bowling world, right?
Oh, yeah.
We were having a fruit bowl, and we said, how can we give back to the bowlers, right?
And this is what we did.
This is what we did. So what if we did a little giveaway for Tuesday?
Okay.
So how about I don't know what we're going to give away. We can figure that out.
We will talk with Mike Flanagan and see what Inside Bowling has to offer and possibly be the presenting sponsor and do a giveaway.
But what do our fans have to do to earn said giveaway is the question.
They will have to share the post that we will soon make up and comment which bowler they think or they want to see in the PWBA draft or which female bowler they want to see on a league team.
Okay.
We like it. So
I like it.
We'll talk with Mike, make something happen. And yeah, we will see you guys on Tuesday. I do want to remind you guys also tomorrow I'll be having my first vlog back. First tournament in 100 days is coming out tomorrow on my YouTube channel, Justin Bohn. And it's going to be one heck of a time. It's a pretty good one. If you got 15 or 16 minutes to spare, go ahead and go check it out.
That is Justin Bohn, the All-American Justin Bohn. And in honor of you, Justin, I did put on the American flag style shirt for this evening. Well, I mean, it is 4th of July, but I did it more for my partner and my dear friend over there as Mr. All-American.
Thanks, Mike.
And I will actually be coming out of retirement tomorrow, Justin, to bowl.
Oh, really? Where are you bowling?
I'm going to bowl at the same place you bowled at yesterday, just in the adult version of the tournament. You bowled the junior side. I'm going to bowl the adult side.
Yep. Okay.
You know what? We can have something else fun. What would my over/under be for my 3-game set tomorrow night? Haven't touched the ball in 100 days.
I'm taking the under on 540.
Yeah, that's a safe number right there. I was just say like 550. And they're going to be walled up to the gills, and I'm going to bowl 550.
Yep, no doubt.
And my hand be cut open. So let's let everybody go. We will be back on Tuesday at 3:30 with Flanagan for the PWBA draft. Until then, Justin, Mr. All-American, have a wonderful weekend.
Yep, we're going to wrap this one up. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're watching on Facebook, please like and follow the page. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to the channel so you always know when we go live inside the Bohn and Zano Zone. As for now, I'm Justin Bohn, my partner Mike Val. Happy 4th of July, everybody. We will see you guys on Tuesday at 3:30 live with the PWBA draft with Mike Flanagan.
And have a very safe holiday weekend as well, everybody.
See you guys on Tuesday.